Hello everyone. Today I have decided to make a video about how I make my models. If you don't understand it, this video is basically a tutorial on how to make good models with good effects. First off, you need these two applications, the latest version of GIMP 3.3.0 and Paint.net 5.17. These are the newest versions of the applications. If you don't have these, I suggest you install them now because I don't want to go to the miserable process of just editing my OCs in Microsoft or whatever. So first things first, you must make an OC. For that I have prepared for this video a random model. Let's just say that this is your best model ever and you want to give it a cool look to it. We open the first application, which is Paint.net. So first start off by here you have the panel of highlights and shadows. I start off by over highlighting and over shadowing the model. And then secondly, if I want to give it some contrast, to look more darker, to look more nightmarish, about 65 is enough, 65%. We move this thing here and then we can duplicate the layer. When we duplicate the layer, we'll work on the duplicated layer. What I'll do here now is go to adjustments, go to curves. This will basically allow me to change the luminosity and colors of the model. And what I'll do here is go crazy with the coloring. Let me just hold it steady for you so you can see. We go on red. We go on blue. And we go on to green. And for the sake of this video, you can just stop here. But if you want, you can go crazy with the coloring scheme. We can do this. Yes, go crazy, going absolutely crazy with the colors. This should be enough. And now it's time to overlay the used layer, the modified layer. Go on this little icon here and you can choose whatever blend mode, whatever. I just don't know how to explain this into perfect English, sorry. What I'm trying to say is you can choose the blending mode of your model. We can choose multiply, we can choose glow. I think I'm gonna go with multiply. Additive, no. Go with darken. Go with lighten. No, I will just go with multiply. And fuse the layers by using this icon right here. Now the next step, duplicate the mod layer again. Make sure to work on the duplicated layer and set invert colors. What I'm trying to do here is to make an outline for this random strange character. So we change and then we duplicate. This tool allows me to move the layers and we can outline, or supposedly outline, because this is not the real outlining, but whatever. And then we fuse these layers with the outline all together. And then we cannot allow to stay or creation to stay like this. We need to add more. So what I'm gonna do is duplicate this part here, this duplicate it again, and go to effects, go to distort, and we choose dance. Now our creation will be beautiful. But wait, I'm just gonna go like this. And then go to effects. And we can choose whatever value we want. For example, I will go with details 0, turbulence, wait, sorry, scale, we can go to a solid 45, turbulence a solid 9. You can choose whatever you want, by the way. And angle, let's just let it like this. And I will just boost up the quality. But be warned, the quality will make the process, the transition process, more slower. It looks too bland. It looks too... Well, don't worry, you will have blurs. You can have blurs. We go to motion blur. Set it to whatever value what you want on motion blur. I'll choose 0 for the moment and distance 25. And if it looks too, and if you also want, you can add all sorts of things. Radial blur. Beware that this consumes your computer memory. If you boost the quality up to 8, I'll show you right now. See, it takes a lot of time for the radial blur to be implemented. Okay, what else we can do? Well, we simply duplicate and overlay the layers to have more details. You just mess up with the blending mode, that's all. Okay, this looks good enough. And we are not quite done. Let me just okay, we're not quite done yet. We can also add fragmented blur here. I'll just use the regular values. And our affected model or whatever creature this is finished. But we are not quite done yet. I also dither my creations. Go to image, go to resize and resize it to 15%. And make sure it's set on the nearest neighbor for resampling, because yes, we need our resampling to look correctly. For dithering, you can go straight to effects and colors and then go to quantize. But I will go to a different route. We will just save our image right here and then open with GIMP. Make sure it's or whatever version of GIMP. I use GIMP for extra effects and on extra dithering. Look how slow this miserable computer is.